Hey guys, so it seems that we are actually getting a new life simulator game apart from The Sims because so far The Sims is actually the only life sim games that actually dominate like the genre, right? So I'm so excited to share this with you guys, and this is already quite viral already, and if you click this video you probably have not seen it yet, so we are going to watch the trailer together. I have actually watched it, but I don't mind watching it again, and then we're gonna be dissecting each and every part of the video together, okay? It is called Life by You, as you've seen. So this is the world. The world looks really realistic. It is open world, which is something that we've been asking for from The Sims, right? Life simulator, we see her cleaning and we see this character planting in her garden. Of course, we're gonna dissect this one by one later on, guys, and we can see the characters romancing each other. I know this is a very important part of like live sim games, like romancing characters is something that almost all of us likes to do like in this game. I like that he's skateboarding, and since it's an open world, it can like like he can skateboard everywhere. This is somehow giving GTA, like that boutique part. But I do have thoughts, I'm sure you too, about the graphics in this game. I'm sure you have thoughts as well on the graphics in this game. Tell your stories. Uh, so this is going to be like the house customization part of the game. Oh, yeah, of course, we have templates as well, and this is so amazing. We can put like the template of our building in any lot that we want. And if you see right here, there's so many creator inside the game. That means that there's a lot of freedom for like self-made content that the developer itself doesn't make, so I'm sure there's gonna be tons and tons of mods for this game later on, which I think is gonna rival even The Sims. Okay, during this part, as you can see, the world does look beautiful, but if you see like the way this plan loads up one by one as the camera moves, I feel like this is already such an indication that this game is gonna be super heavy. So right away, those who have wooden PCs are gonna have a hard time playing this game, especially those who like to play The Sims in like MacBooks and laptops. One, it is open world, and you can see like just now even like the details, like it pops up one by one laggingly, but I feel like that is very necessary. Like if it pops up all at once, I feel like your computer is gonna burn out even more. For me, like the detail is there. Of course, there are going to be cars in this game, unlike The Sims. And like the building looks very good, looks very realistic, the trees, the plants. But like if you see the characters, the character model, like the portrait itself doesn't look bad, but like if you see like the character in action in their world, they are actually does they look very awkward. Like look at this arm, it looks very lanky. It's like she's giving like a horror character, like in horror Roblox games or something. Like the the visuals of the character, like look at that jagged shoulders and everything. It doesn't look nice. Like guys, I feel like the avatar itself, like the avatar model for your characters, is gonna need a lot of work. And if you see right here, we can see like the characters is cooking right now. I'm not so sure what is that green thing. Is that like broccoli? You can see like in here, Evan Phillips, I need to relax more often. Evan observe Risa Smith relaxing. So I feel like these two interaction is like connected to each other, which I kind of like. I feel like it's more realistic. So from your observation, you can feel something that like we can actually have an insight to actually what our sim is thinking, instead of just like pop up of logos and those kind of things. And we can see like this character is having like numerical amount of joy and happiness. I'm not so sure like why are they using numbers for it. I'm not so sure if it's gonna affect the gameplay or anything. If you can see at the top as well, there's XP. Does it contribute to the XP? And then we have money, like there's like 502,445 of this world currency. I'm not so sure what that is. And then if we see here, we can see like Risa Smith, roommate has crush on you, drinking tap water, foodie. So I feel like this is part of the trait or something, but you can like see like the feeling of other characters towards your characters, which is very interesting as well. But yeah, like the furniture itself looks so good, but it's just like the avatar itself looks weird. But yeah, they're going for the realistic look, right? I really like, I don't know why, but this rounded refrigerator kind of speaks to me somehow. Like it looks, I don't know, I feel like I want to caress it or something. And yeah, there's this romancing part as well. Like look at how they hug. Like it's weird. I'm not so sure. Like, is that how you hug? Like, is that like this romancing animation looks so awkward? Like look at those floating hairs, the 3D assets, and this proposing as well. Of course, it's important for live sim games to be very inclusive, right? As well. Oh, right. And this is very interesting. Like this character is like investigating the town, exploring the beach and such. Like the exploring of the beach and like the skateboarding as well. It's giving like the Sims busting out, you know, like the Sims that you play on your phone or Game Boys, like my old Nintendo DS Sims or like Game Boy Advance SP Sims. I hope you know what I'm talking about the Sims busting out. So we can have like real conversation with the characters, and not only that, we can also set up the dialogues for the characters themselves. You know, like we can type in like the responses of these characters towards what we say, which is actually very interesting, but it actually makes this game more like a simulator than a game, you know. I feel like this is more for like the content creator who likes to do like storytelling using TikTok, you know. Have you ever seen like those stories where the husband cheat on the wife or those kind of things? I feel like this is more targeted towards that part of the demographic, as someone who doesn't really make like storytelling content for like games like The Sims, you know. I feel like that's not my demographic. That is also what I'm worried, that this game has too much customization, you know, because I still want this game to feel like a game, you know. Like I don't want it to be too much of, I mean, of course, like The Sims is also a simulator, but what we enjoy about The Sims is that it is also a game, right? Okay, and of course this shop, like, I just want you to look, not to body shame this girl or anything, Ruben Mackenzie, I'm so sorry, but the animation of your back is so weird. It's giving like Barbie toy. You know, you can see like the hinges on her arms, like, you know, it doesn't feel, it doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. And this is very interesting. We have like this character working like advanced through jobs and careers. So I think we can actually go to work in this game, which is very interesting. Like The Sims also has an expansion pack of get to work, right? Like, but it only works for just some of the profession, you know, and not all. So this makes it very interesting because sometimes like during work time, I know that all our sim is gonna be doing is like working, of course, on their computers. But sometimes we can actually control our characters, you know, instead of just switching through tabs like what they want to do. We can actually control them, like if we want them to play around or gossip with their colleagues. I feel like it's very interesting. And welcome to town, open the package outside your door. Oh, there are going to be quests for this game as well, which is very interesting. Control anyone at any time. This also seems, I mean, it's not weird, but it's just so different. So you can just click to any character you want in the world, and then you're gonna switch over control to it. I mean, this is very interesting, but I still, one thing that I like about The Sims as well is that I like the AI, you know. I like how the other Sims that we can control react to the things that we do. But if we can do this, I feel like we have too much control over the sim, you know. Like that is why I say like at the beginning it's much more of a simulator. And I would like to apologize beforehand if I compare this so much with The Sims, because so far like the only live sim games that I can really compare this game to is like The Sims, right? So, and all my gaming experience with live sim games is mostly from like The Sims, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna be comparing it a lot with that. The customization of the world is so good, as I've said. Like the world itself, like the furniture and everything looks really good. the one that I have a problem with is just like the character itself. Like in this character customization panel, they actually looks decent. Yeah, they look decent even though like the texture is very realistic onto like this avatar dummy, you know, and then we can see like you housemate, 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 housemate. So I think we can have like one main characters, and then every other character that we add is gonna be our housemate. And then we can see on the top left here, we can set the gender to woman, man, or non-binary. Interesting. And then you can set who they're attracted to as well. And then we have body shape. I think the body shape is just like more masculine body shape or feminine body shape. I hope we get more body shape, but we have to wait until the game came out. And then we have personality as well. So like we also have these in the Sims, you know, like traits. So it's more like personality here. I feel like there's like family secrets, city upbringing. I feel like this doesn't feel like a personality. I feel like this is like more of the character's lore. And then we have wordsmith, so someone who's good with their words perhaps, and cheerful, ambitious, cultured, tidy, goofy, flirtatious, genius, and cultured. You're so cultured, bro. I don't even know what. Okay, let's move on. And we can set up where they work as well, which is a bit weird because part of the Sims that I like is that they can like look for their own jobs, you know, but I feel like, I mean, it's fine. Maybe we can start as like jobless and we can find a job in the world itself, or like we can set the job that and the business we want from here, and we can set the job title as well. So maybe we can start out super wealthy. See, this is why I say that this is more like a simulator rather than a game, you know, like we can like directly assign the story that we want. I mean, that is also a good premise, but I feel like that is not for all demographic. I feel like some of us really like, you know, like really like having the super gaming aspect of like the Sims. And we can assign the home as well, Willow Cottage. So we assign the home through here as well, and I think we can open the map and assign it, you know. And we can also assign the car, a vehicle for our characters, which is very interesting as well. Why do we have so many housemate? Like what is this, a TikTok house or something? The outfits are okay, it's very basic, but what I'm a little bit concerned as well, like the tap here, it's feeling much more cold, you know. Somehow it feels more, as I've said, like I think they're taking the realistic route, you know, but with the game taking the realistic route more, like they take away the unhinged elements of like games like the Sims have, you know, like the goofiness. I hope that it is still inside this game, because this game looks too serious for its own good, you know. Like we need the goofiness and the unhingedness that is the Sims 4, where there's like cow plants, there are like vampires, aliens, you know, those kind of things is like what make the life sim genre exciting, right? Because even though it is called life sim, there's other aspect of the simulation that is unlike the real world, you know. Yeah, so I'm really worried at how cold and serious these are looking so far, and they are not promoting anything unhinged in the trailer so far. Like everything seems like real life, but I guess that is why they are called life by you. So they are dragging the wall here. So the house customization is gonna be interesting as well, and we've seen this already on the trailer. We can move the house wherever we want and spin it wherever we want, which is interesting as well. Hopefully maybe we can get like a mountain house like the Hollywood Hills or something. It is gonna be fun to watch. We can have like lots of creators. So yeah, I feel like this game is like more of a like a world building game, not just life sim, which can be very interesting. But still, I hope it doesn't take the gaming part of the simulation, you know. And we have like early access September 12th, 2023, so it is soon, guys. Unlike Parallel Lives, this is actually coming out sooner. I feel like Paralives are quaking in their boots right now because Paralives have been like pushing back their release so far. Like I mean like they keep on changing the dates, and they have Discord as well. First 100k early access player invite. Ooh, interesting. I'm sure it's already full by now. I'm sure it's already full by now. And we have Epic Games Store pre-order exclusive. I feel like these are paintings. Oh, a French bulldog me loves. And like this jumpsuit and scooter. So these are only for Epic Games. Will there be like exclusive for Steam as well? I'm not so sure because it only says Epic Games, guys. Like, let's read the description. Customize your humans, their homes, their rights, create custom styles, write your own dialogue. See, write your own dialogue and explore a world you've made. Live life creatively in Life by You, an upcoming moddable life sim from Paradox Tectonic, entering early access on September 12th. So yeah, it's gonna be like much more of like you're actually playing more like a god, and like I feel like this is gonna be for those fanfic lovers. Like the fanfic lovers are gonna be obsessed with these games, like creating characters like their favorite characters from series or movies perhaps, you know, and making like sceneries for them, which is gonna be interesting. I feel like I do enjoy those kind of storytelling content, but that is not something that I actually like to make myself because I know that is lots and lots of work, and I already have like my hands full like with my full-time job and also my YouTube thing. Like so yeah, if you like gaming news pertainingly more towards cozy games, I feel like I know that this is live sim games are not, I feel like they can be like an intersection between live sim games and like cozy games, because I feel like playing the Sims itself can be very relaxing for me, you know. So yeah, if you enjoy those kind of contents like news, like game infos, as well as live streams of the games like cozy games, then this might be the channel for you. Don't forget to give me a subscribe, and if you enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, yeah, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any future content from me. See you and goodbye. What do you think of Life by You? Do you think you will play this game? Do you think this game is going to be interesting? Tell me down below what is your concern about this game. I would like to know. I would like to know.